skids who are from my own, where I was born in Dunfermline in Scotland. They're from, I probably went to play school with them perhaps, and they sang a song called The Saints Are Coming, you know, The Saints Are Coming. And we'll try a bit of a medley with some of that in. Another fella asked me to sing You'll Never Beat the Irish. So here, will you stand with me? We'll try and get a bit of a rhythm going. Everybody join in, chill out, man. You know, let's relax and have a bit of fun. And we'll probably blow the words. We'll blow the rhythm. We've never done this before. But I love the fact that the practice, the rehearsal is the main deal, you know, so we'll go ahead and we'll try. We'll forget the microphone for a minute. And just, so here we go. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Hands in the air. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome one day. Sing hallelujah to the King. We're choir boys here, not fascists. Let's get the start off right. It would be too high. Sing hallelujah to the King. Sing hallelujah to the King. We're too high. Sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah to the King. Sing hallelujah to the King. Sing hallelujah to the King. Oh, sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah to the King. And this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more time. Woo. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Okay, you'll never beat the Irish. You'll never beat the Irish.
You'll never beat the Irish. You'll never beat the Irish. You'll never beat the Irish.
Right, I'll try my saints. The saints are coming. You probably don't even know it, but this is what it sounds like. The saints are coming. The saints are coming. The saints are coming. We're gonna slow it down. But what I realised works with crowds is this pumped up stuff doesn't really work, you know. The slow stuff works, you know. So we'll try do it at half time anyway. We'll slow they never beat the Irish right down as well. See how we get on with it. There's a welcome there for you. If your name is Timothy or Max, wherever you come from Ireland, there's a welcome on the mat. If you come from the Manchester and Carney's Lake so blue. Whatever you're up to, make a fuss. Whatever you are, you're one of us. If you're Irish, this is a place for you. What about Molly Malone for Dublin? You're through the streets, broad and narrow,
crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh,
alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, sing cockles and mussels,
alive, alive, oh,
alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh,
crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Well, I think that's good enough. I feel better after that.
Anyone know a good ballad?
Go on. Oh, no, yeah. Well, listen, I'll finish up by saying it's so important. Is the microphone there? It's so important to know who we are. Apparently, it's so important to be together, you know. It's so important that we work together and act as a unit, you know, because we're finding out who we are, you know, and there's strategically and tactically, if you know who you are and you know who your enemy is, you can win 100 battles, you know, and not lose one of them. So we are finding ourselves, you know, we need to chill and just relax. You know, what we did here today is what Irish people do. We don't need a disco. We don't need a whole lot of stuff here. You know, we can protest, be together, and that's the most important thing, because we can set the agenda. There will be more of this. You know, there will be protests, there will be marches, you know, and we need to build. We need people to be proud of being part of us, you know. People are afraid, people are when they come here, everyone's nervous. I'm nervous when I walk down under that bridge because I don't know what I'm going to meet, you know. But sure enough, soon enough, I'm chilled and I'm relaxed. A lot of people are afraid to come here. A lot of people are nervous. They might pass by. A lot of people have probably passed by and not come and joined us, or joined us for a little while. But what we're talking about, this is a reaction to the beginnings of something which is coming, you know. It's coming and people will realise, and there will be a bigger reaction. And what we're doing here is preparing the country, the entire country, for the inevitable. It's not going to be avoided, this. How can we avoid it? This is an enormous change to our country that's being planned, an enormous change to our Irish identity, and we have no say in it. This needs to be included in the democratic process. You know, we need to include migration in the process of consent, which is in democracy. You know, we need to set the conditions on citizenship when it comes here. You know, these are very simple things that can be done to sort out most of the problems that we're facing. I think that there's a figure. I think that this all boils down to a couple of words, a couple of figures, and we can make it very simple for everybody. 20%. I think 20% is all we need to say. You know, 20% is about how much we can handle. Everybody understands it. You know, if we see more than 20% here, we're in uncharted territory. You know, as a man says, why do an experiment with the only petri dish you have? You know, we haven't got another country. You know, we haven't got another nation. You know, this is our nation and we've struggled for it. You know, all of us understand the history of our people. It's not, the whole world knows the history of our people. And we own it. You know, we are entitled to Irish citizenship because our parents are Irish. You know, that's what entitlement is. We are not all the same. You know, there is a hierarchy. There's always a hierarchy. And when it comes to this land, there is a hierarchy, and that needs to be respected because hierarchies bring order, you know, and we need order. We've seen enough of the chaos that's around. You know, we see chaos. We see things we never expected. You know, the bottom, the standard that we're used to when it comes to abuse, when it comes to aggression and violence, these standards are blown out of the water. You know, things which we have never imagined or just completely not used to. Those things are happening, you know, and we don't want it. You know, we want to control what is happening to our country and to our nation. And it's inevitable. Every Irish person feels that we are conservative people naturally in ourselves, you know. We don't accept, I mean, where I am, if you're from the other side of the parish, you could be a stranger. You know, how is this going to work? You know, God only knows, but we the Irish are not people who accept that easily. Yes, we smile to the tourists, but you know, it's important what happens in our local communities. It's important to us. You know, who are you? Who's your parents? What's your surname? You know, that's the first conversation we have. And it's important, that's what we believe in, and that's what we do. And how this, Leo Varadkar wants to bring in another 1 million migrants. We already have 20% migration. 1 million is another 20%. You know, 20 and 20 is a big portion of our population, you know. And, you know, these are young people who are going to have families and children. We don't want to be a minority in one generation. We're not going to be. And all around the country, in Oughterard, people are waking up to that, and the whole village is out.
Do not fear! Do not fear!
That's what people are actually like, you know. That's not what's on the surface. That's what we're made of, and we have very, very long memories. And if you think that you can just change who we are and what our people are you'll find we have very, very, very long memories. Yes. So here, thanks. We chilled out at the beginning, and we need to be able to do that. Now it's serious. We need to be able to set the tone, you know. We need to be able to work together to make sure to decide the agenda. So when we're marching, when we're facing opposition, we need to be together, not just reacting to what other people do to us, because they will make setups for us. They have a plan. The press, the state paramilitaries, Antifa, and the government are all working together against us. The EU and all the NGOs and everybody is against the majority Irish straight Christian identity. So what we need to do is very easy. It's just come together, set the agenda. We need to set the agenda, not react to what other people do to us. And as whoever it was, the strategist said, and I'm going to finish on that, know yourself and know your enemy, and you will win 100 battles and lose none of them. And so far, they've tried to sink us, and they've tried to sink Gemma. In the end, we're standing for a lady here, and it's important how we do it, And they have tried to sink her so badly. They haven't. Because when we connect, when we are together, no one will stand against us. No one will. So we will set the agenda more and more over the next while. And we won't react anymore to what's happening to us. We will be the ones who will be, like in Oughterard, and Oughterard is still a very immature, well, God, I'll probably be killed for saying that, but it's a developing thing. It's a developing thing, and we haven't got our strategies and our techniques right yet, We haven't got them, but we're finding them, and we will. And what we did today, we chilled out, we sang silly old songs together, and it was great. Absolutely. And that's what we do. Absolutely. And we will do it. And we'll do it on the streets, and everybody will be doing it. So here, finally I'll say this, it's not just for ourselves that we're doing it. The 20% we're talking about are the 20% of migrants that are here. And they're my best, they're all our best friends. Why should they have to compete on the small wages that they're getting, the high taxes they're paying, the rents they're paying? Why should they have to compete with another million coming? Absolutely. Why should the migrants that are already here be pummeled into the ground by the ones which are coming? This is not Ireland. It's not. Due to the welcome, when you're welcomed by an Irish person, when you're married by an Irish person, you're at the heart of us. When you're accepted by us, you're at the heart of us. You will be treated fairly. But how can we do it when one wave is pummeling the next into the ground? That's not us. That's not what we do. This agenda isn't an Irish agenda. It's an anti-Irish agenda on every level. And it's an anti-migrant. It's an anti-migrant agenda too. They're paying enough tax and rent the way things are to be making more competition amongst them and us. And I suppose, look, there's plenty more to be said, but we got to stop somewhere. Here, thanks very much, and I enjoyed. Fair play to you all.